I have many memories about Dad. My memories are probably not the same as anyone else's, and my memories change as time changes. Some memories fade over time, and some pop up out of nowhere. But here are a few to share. Throughout his life, Dad was never without a book to read, either for pleasure or for gaining new information. When we were little, he would be the nighttime story reader. The boys were in one bedroom, the girls in the other, and he would put his chair in the hallway between the two rooms and read to all four of us at once. He taught all of us the value of a book and the importance of reading. We always knew a new book was the perfect gift to give him, something that he would treasure. He passed that love of reading to his children and grandchildren. There always seemed to be a lot of family time at our house, especially during the summer. Family picnics, bike rides, buck night at the drive-in theater with Kool-Aid and popcorn, and during the winter months, Sunday afternoons were for ice skating or sledding at Country Club Hill with Dad. He joined right in with us, playing the games. I especially remember one blistering cold Christmas night years later, picnicking on the shore of Lake Michigan in Milwaukee. Why we thought we needed a picnic on Christmas night, I don't know, but it was fun. Dad always knew how to have a fun time, and he did it best with his family. While I may not have always appreciated some of those family activities, especially during my teen years, I understand the importance of being together, and I am so grateful that we have those memories. Dad always believed that anything worth doing was worth doing right. He showed us the importance of hard work and the fulfillment and pride you could get from the accomplishment. Whether it was at school, doing a house project, or working on one of his many hobbies, it was all done correctly and with a sense of pride. I've always been glad that I learned that lesson. Going on trips with Mom and Dad was a combination of fun, adventure, and learning. As an adult, I drove Mom and Dad to visit Sarah and Paul in Tennessee while Paul was in seminary. It took us forever to get there because we had to stop and check out every shop, snack bar, or tourist attraction that they could find. From Klitsky's, we went on to tour Biltmore and Asheville and then headed back towards home on the Blue Ridge Highway through West Virginia, where we stopped because they saw a sign at an old coal mine museum. Mom and Dad chose to take a tour of the mine. Wearing mining helmets and crawling into those little carts, they went down into the mine because they wanted to get a better understanding of what the mining life must have been like. The next summer, Susan, Margaret, and I took them on a trip to Niagara Falls. And once more, seeing a sign, we stopped at an Amish farm so Mom could get a quilt and Dad could get some homemade fudge. And then all the memories of our New England trip. Dad was such a good sport, spending 2 weeks surrounded by Holley girls. One of the last adventures I went on with them was after I was retired and I was in Wyawega visiting. Mom and Dad saw an advertisement to pick your own blueberries. Well, as only Dad could say, that is just something that a person ought to do. So we loaded up the car with pails and drove to the blueberry farm. They had the most fun riding in an old hay wagon to the field and then picking and eating all the blueberries they could. Such a fun day. Those special memories of time with him gave me a new perspective of him not just as a dad, but also a peer that I enjoyed being with. Storytelling. As we all know, Dad loved to tell a story. One of the last stories he told me was about their wedding. I did not know that Dad sent Mom her engagement ring through the postal service. He then made all of the wedding arrangements, ordered flowers, found a co-worker to stand up with Mom, and made arrangements for a post-wedding dinner at the Officers Club. Then they went by train to Philadelphia for their honeymoon, and someone took Mom's suitcase by mistake, leaving her with no clothes. Dad said they just sat in the train station until the man brought Mom's suitcase back. Never had I heard that story. Always a story to tell. There are several sensory triggers that will immediately bring an image of Dad to me, provoke a memory, and put a smile on my face. Books. Any book, from a child's picture book to a hardback novels, the feel of an old book in my hand brings Dad back. The smell of sawdust conjures up images of Dad in his shop or showing his latest project. As I walk through my house, I have so many items that have come from his hands. He's always with me. In chocolate cake, warm from the oven, I think that was always his favorite dessert with vanilla ice cream. And I cannot go into an ice cream store without thinking about Dad. Vanilla ice cream, chocolate malts, and strawberry shakes. That's my dad. He loved us well.